Okay, Pastor Hall, I understand you are here today because one of the members of your church is suing you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. McDonald, start.
Yeah. Hi, Your Honor.
Suing your pastor.
Yes, I'm suing him because he divulged what I told him in confidence, which was that I was unfaithful to my husband, and he went ahead and told my husband, who promptly divorced me and kicked me out of the house.
All right, guys, so before we get into the full video, I've seen some cases, but this is definitely one that takes the cake. This individual is suing her pastor for $25,000 because she told him in confidence that she was having an affair on her husband, and he went ahead and told her husband. Let's watch the full video for full context.
Pastor Hall, I understand you are here today because one of the members of your church is suing you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. McDonald, start.
Yeah. Hi, Your Honor.
Suing your pastor.
Yes, I'm suing him because he divulged what I told him in confidence, which was that I was unfaithful to my husband, and he went ahead and told my husband, who promptly divorced me and kicked me out of the house.
So why is it your pastor's fault that you cheated on your husband?
I thought what I had told him was in confidence, and I was looking to him for emotional help. I couldn't afford a therapist, so I thought, I'm depressed. And
did he help you?
He said that honesty is the best way to make myself feel better. And so he said, you have a month, tell your husband. Then one day they met at the gym, and Pastor Hall just says that I was unfaithful, and then my husband comes home in a fury, and that was it.
Pastor Hall, did you specifically say, hey, by the way, Mr. McDonald, and you can stand up, Mr. McDonald, I see you're here in the pastor's support as a witness, but Pastor Hall, did you tell Mr. McDonald, hey, by the way, your wife cheated on you?
No. So she is correct in how we got together. We did meet. She did confide in me.
Okay.
I already forgave her. The Lord forgives her. But in order for her to forgive herself and to move on, she has to tell her husband.
She has to take those extra steps. Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Coming up.
Then, Mr. McDonald, how did you find out your wife cheated on you?
Back with
You met Mr. McDonald
Yes.
at the gym.
Yes.
Okay. You were working out.
So this was about 6 weeks later. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it was great catching up. I hadn't seen them in church in a little bit. So we catch each other at the gym, we talk, and I briefly mentioned, it's great to see people go through so much adversity, when it comes to different things like sickness, things like bankruptcy, things like adultery, all kinds of types of, situations and things, periods that couples can go through.
Mm-hmm. So you just gave a general statement about obstacles that they go through. Going through obstacles makes people stronger.
Correct.
Right? But you just threw bankruptcy, addiction, adultery in there. You weren't specifically thinking of that, or you just kind of said it?
Yeah, no, I'm not alluding to anything,
Okay. It was just a general statement.
Just general
Obstacles
hardships.
such as make people stronger.
Correct.
Okay. And that's it? You guys both went on your way?
Yeah. It was just a quick kind of touch and go with us. Yeah.
Okay. And then, Mr. McDonald, how did you find out your wife cheated on you?
It was during that time with the pastor when I knew something might have been said that
Triggered you?
Right. Exactly.
Somebody lying here. So your pastor didn't say nothing about your wife cheating, and you stormed home.
It was whether or not she cheated on me.
Did you have a suspicion she cheated on you?
Yes.
When and for how long?
It was prior to the pandemic, and I.
So you always felt it in your gut that she cheated on you.
Yes.
Judge Perez's verdict.
Was it the pastor's line that made you? Do you think he was trying to tell you your wife cheated on you, or?
Yes.
So you confronted your wife. She admitted that she cheated on you, and you filed for divorce. Okay. And why $25,000?
Well, Your Honor, I'm a teacher, and a teacher's salary is not very big. And when I got kicked out, I had to find an apartment, and so that's for 6 months worth of rent. Mm-hmm. And then also, because I no longer have someone I can trust, like Pastor Hall here. I had to go to therapy, and that's not something that I can typically afford, so I'm also including 6 months of therapy.
Okay. I just don't think he disclosed anything on purpose. You're not taking accountability of what you did. You caused the breakdown to happen. I know this is very harsh. At the end of the day, you're responsible for your actions and any consequences that come thereof, okay? Based on the evidence, I will deny your claim for $25,000.
All rise.
I'm going to pray for you and hope that you heal.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna say this, right? I feel bad for the girl. I feel bad for the lady. She should have never went outside of her marriage. Okay? I'm sure we can all agree with that. But also what I do not agree with is the pastor telling her business to her husband. That is completely out of line. That's how people end up church hurt. That's one of the reasons. When somebody comes to you and you are a leader of a congregation, and they come to you in confidence, right? They come to you in confidence and tell you something because it's on their heart and they want to get off their heart. They want to feel free because it's this weight on their shoulders, which is understandable. And you go behind their back and talk about it, you are in a place of gossiping at this point. I don't care if that's her husband or not. All you can do is feed her and for her to understand what she should do. You don't come into a place where you tell on her because she came to you in confidence. That's not your job. I'm sorry, guys. I can't agree with that. I cannot agree with that. Somebody comes to you in confidence and you are a leader of a congregation, you are a leader of a church, then you hold that right here. People should be able to trust their leadership, period. And if you can't, you need to get up out of there. I'm sorry. Trust is big. Trust is big. Then the guys at the end like, I'm going to pray for you. Hopefully, sir, you told her husband she cheated on him. First of all, you said you got a month. He didn't even wait the month. He didn't even wait the month. As soon as he seen him, he started blabbing. See, it's different individuals who just got churches and just shouldn't even have churches. It's a business for them. And they're still just the same individual that they were before they even ended up in the church or leading a congregation. Now you got this woman who's just hurt. Probably never trust the pastor again. Probably to leave her faith. Who knows? You seen it on her face how hurt she was. You know? Now granted, she should have never did what she did. That was a dumb choice. Right? But allow the consequences to come because of her telling her husband, not because of somebody she confided in telling her husband, especially a pastor. I can understand if this was his homeboy. Listen, I could understand if this was his dad, if this was his homeboy, if this was, just a regular individual. But a pastor? No. A pastor is somebody who's supposed to really be able to keep secrets. Well, a leader in a congregation of God's house is somebody who should be able to really be able to keep it in between you and God. When you step out of that place, you are in a place that you shouldn't be. Period. Don't agree with it. Love to hear your thoughts on the situation, guys. Leave it in the comments. I'll definitely be checking it and replying to some. God bless. Shalom.